I just want to just sort of go through a few ways how we can honour the slaves and our ancestors in general. Now, Sidney and obviously Nick have already touched on a few things what I'm going to say, but nonetheless I'll just go through. It would have been better as a presentation, but I've just made it into a brief draft. So I'm going to read from it rather than otherwise I'll just go on. So, firstly, I want to say that before slavery started, there was a lot who acted in resistance to this slavery, but it doesn't get mentioned often. People don't know about it. And slavery was enforced by trickery and deception. And once the Africans realised what was going on, they tried, to fight against it. Now, notable people who did so was King Alfonso I of Congo, and he even wrote a letter to the Belgians about it. Queen Nzinga Mbande of Angola, Congo, she fought against enslavement, and she also, because as well as slavery, was trying to indoctrinate them into Christianity, which was used, sadly, to justify the enslavement, saying that Africans were both primitive and idol worshippers. And some other beliefs, Sidney touched on this, some other beliefs as well, also had the same view, and they used it to justify slavery. But we need to honour the indigenous African way of life and their belief or religion, because all the main religions of today come from African indigenous religion. I do have there's a book called Ancient Judaism by Professor Arvin Zeitlin, and he goes a bit more into depth with that. I've also got some other sources if anybody wants to. I'll give them to Sidney, if they want to look further into that. One of the ways we can honour our ancestors is by pouring libations to our ancestors, especially on a day like today. Other people, notable people who fought against enslavement was King Ansa of Ghana, Abdel Kadir Kaina of Senegal. I might not be saying them right, I'm sorry if I'm not. King Agadja of Dahomey, and many of others tried to fight, but because of the gun and the weapons, the Africans were the peaceful people.